Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm here today to talk about the Rossignol Synergy Sensor 90 ski boot. This is the mid-level boot in the Synergy sensor line for Rossignol. There's an 80 below it and a 100 above it. So you got the middle of the road boot at a 90 flex. It's going to be a good boot for advanced level skiers. Maybe an athletic, advanced intermediate could also do well in this boot. It's probably not going to be quite stiff enough for an expert level skier, but for a solid advanced skier, this is going to be a good boot. It's got some unique features that are exclusive to Rossignol that we'll talk about. Getting into the last, it's 102 millimeter last, so it's a good recreational last. It's not too narrow, not too wide. You get a good, comfortable fit, lots of room in the toes. So if you have anywhere from like a C to an E width, maybe even a double E, this boot will work well for you. We've got 4 micro adjustable aluminum buckles, top to bottom. I like these top ones, they're a nice matte black finish, but what the micro adjustable buckles are going to do for you is that if you're in between catches over here, you can twist them in or out, rotate them at 360 degrees, so that if one catch is too tight, one's too loose, you can dial in the buckle to get that perfect fit, so you're not going to put any pressure in areas that we don't want undue pressure. This hinge instep catch is pretty cool because it allows the lower shell, the contour of it, not to apply pressure to the top of the instep. So you get a much more comfortable foot fit. Your feet aren't going to get cold because you're not going to get that pressure on the top of the veins, which provide all the blood flow to our toes. We've got a 35 millimeter power strap up top, so that's going to provide good wrappage to the cuff contour to our lower leg. Provides a nice good energy transfer, prevents us from overflexing our boots, so a lot of good benefits there. We've got a quick adjust top catch rate here, so you can adjust this on the fly. Nice, easy adjustability. You don't need a tool for it, so you can accommodate different volume calves. The lower one is adjustable. We do need a Allen wrench in order to do that, so you can move this in or out, providing adjustability for different volumes of lower legs. Another cool feature here about the sensor boots with the Synergies is that the boot board, which is what the actual liner sits on inside the boot, sits much lower than typical boots. Typically a boot board is going to raise you up a little bit in the shell. These boot boards are very thin. They sit right on top of the shell, so the liner is pretty much sitting right on top of that lower shell, so it provides a lot more balance. It's also a 3-point technology with the 2 points in your metatarsal and your heel, so it's a very balanced stance. You get very quick reaction, and like I said, when a lot of people put their feet in here, they just feel very, very balanced on them, so a lot more comfortable skiing and tackling more challenging terrain. So moving on to the liner, we've got an upgraded liner here over the Synergy 80. You get easy slide material, it's a little more moldable. Also, the foam's going to be a little more dense, still comfortable, but denser for better energy transmission. We've got the easy tongue pull, so you can get that forward out of your way, a lot easier to slide in. This top material, this red material, is also a little bit slicker than the lower material, so it allows your heel to very easily slide down in the heel pocket of the boot. We've got a one-piece toe box, so that provides no seams on the toes, so your feet are going to feel very comfortable, no seams to putting undue pressure on your toes. Another cool feature is the True Lasted liner. So the outside of this liner is an exact mold of the inside of the shell, so they fit together perfectly, no slop in between them, so when your foot moves, the liner is going to move and the shell is going to move. So you get better energy transfer, a lot quicker response, and a lot more balance. Also, one thing I forgot to mention on the cuff of the boot, we've got a outside cuff alignment on this boot. So if you're knock-kneed where your knees come in, or you're bow-legged where your knees go out, this cuff can help align to accommodate for that, so that you're not getting undue pressure on your ankles, your knees, stuff like that. Also, your skis will sit much flatter, so they're more responsive, and you're less likely to catch an edge out there on the hill. So you ski better. All in all, that about wraps it up for the Synergy Sensor 90. Like I said, a great advanced level boot, or for an athletic advanced intermediate, this would be a very good boot for you.